Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Adventure, Agents of Boo.
Woo! Oh, yeah, babe.
As always, I am your lovely host, charismatic leader and sadistic dungeon master for the evening, Dapper Wombat. And as you, well, that too. And as you can hear, we are all kind of recording from our own little home studios as we are recording this through, I guess, the eve. I don't know how long this pandemic is supposed to last, but
understand, we will be here for you,
yes,
like the good Americans that we are.
Yes, God bless America. And so what we're doing and trying out now is seeing how well we can do our quarantine recording. So please keep in mind for these first couple episodes, everything is going to sound weird. But we will still try our best to bring you the high quality content that we here at Realities and Social Construct aim to strive for. With that being said, I am going to introduce our lovely players, starting with Nick.
Hello, it's me again. It is me, Leonard. It's been a while.
Boo.
Very good. Hi, Leonard. And with
Don't
that
you
saying,
boo me.
with that going, boo, Matt.
Hello, everybody. I'm bored. When is quarantine over?
Hi, board. I'm Dapper Wombat.
Get out.
I knew that was fucking...
You did it to yourself.
I did.
The always lovely VZ.
VZ.
VZ Brewery.
Breezy the boss. Breezy the Nikki Ninja, Nikki the Harajuku Barbie.
Yeah, there we go. That works too. I have no idea what that means, but that works. And David, who I guess technically at this point we're all disembodied voices coming from my computer.
How does it feel to be a disembodied voice?
Holy shit, I can actually hear you now.
Why have you cursed us?
I know, I love this.
Well,
you can see the liveness on my actual, if you have the computer set up, that I have a new mic system. So
yeah, I could definitely see. And hey, it's nice to know that we can give our podcaster listeners what they want, because now we can actually fucking hear you.
Yep. Now we just got to make sure this all comes together.
And saving the best for last, Jared Estrada.
Oh, that's me, the best. I'm so sorry. I was unprepared because I was sitting here watching PRW videos.
Really?
Hey,
Can you tell us a little bit about?
Don't tread on my job.
Well, I'm not gonna. You know what? You're right, Matt. I'm gonna get back to watching these PRW videos. Why don't you tell the people more about these PRW videos?
Well, it's amazing that you bring that up, because I was just about to say that if you go to PRW on YouTube, we are now up to 140 subscribers, and we are getting closer and closer to our 500 record. So if you could jump on there and please subscribe while you're stuck in the house and wondering whether you should eat a bullet or just stare outside into the nothingness and wonder why the world is going to shit. Instead, you can just go to YouTube and click on that little bell and have fantastic videos for you and yours every day.
Wow, that was equal.
That got dark.
Yeah, I was like, that was equal levels encouraging and dark.
I love it.
You've been inside a little too long there, man.
Yes, is that what we're calling it?
I guess so.
Talent.
Depression.
And with that, before we actually jump in, because like I said, it has definitely been a while for us since we've actually had a time to sit down and record. Guys, we have almost hit like 100 downloads, right? Like,
yeah, I was looking at that the other day.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Victory screech!
That's almost as much as the PRW Underground subscribers, which you can go to PRW on YouTube and add to that total.
That's right. And I think the awesome thing is now we have so many wonderful people that have been wanting to help support. I mean, we got our first sponsorship through the Anchor podcast, which is super awesome. And now, like, with the help of James and David working super awesomely, we are not only on Podbean, but also on Spotify, and we are now on YouTube. David, can you tell us a little bit more about our YouTube channel?
So famous.
Well, our other. I know.
So our YouTube channel is under the title of Dappy Wombat Yourself DM. You can also look up Tales of Adventure and it'll take you to our page. If you are new to our page, please subscribe and you'll be able to check out the official trailer of Tales of Adventure Agents of Boo. We do have all caught up episodes of each 7, and then the next episode 8, entitled Rest Now, will be available on Tuesday. All right, so be sure to subscribe and really go ahead and catch up and, just join the team for any other new promotions or new updates and content, not even just on our YouTube page, which you can also click and find on our homepage. You can find the links to our Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, and I believe Facebook. Oh, no, not Facebook, but, Facebook.
We'll get a Facebook eventually.
Sucks.
Yeah,
Period,
we'll
boo.
get a Facebook eventually.
We have a Facebook. It just sucks.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
because it doesn't
I
like
can
it.
run the
Good one.
Facebook
uh,
if you guys want.
It just doesn't like. Facebook just doesn't want to work.
yeah.
Kind of like most people.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, also.
Well, now it's called responsible adult. We're not working.
I know, and they left me to work.
That's a terrible shame.
It is.
Yeah.
At least you're stocking food. At least you have some kind of semblance
shout out-
of usefulness in this pandemic.
True.
I have to sell cars.
But at least shout out to those who are still
yes.
working and those essential workers who are
Yes.
putting out
Frontline
front lines
workers.
and helping us during this pandemic. Shout out to
Yes,
all of
shout
you.
out to all of
Thank
you.
you so much. Let's give them all a round.
Yay!
Thank
Shout out
you.
to all of you who do not get paid enough to deal with any of this bullshit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
God, I have missed this like atmosphere and this energy for so long. I mean, you guys ready to see where we left off?
I'm
We're
scared.
all gonna die!
Well,
Let's just hope there's no more stairs.
Yikes.
That's fair.
So then, without further ado, let's bring it back to the world of Eberron, the continent of Cover, the country of Breland, and a small town where our intrepid agents are in the middle of their very first assignment. James, roll the intro. So, last time on Tales of Adventure Agents of Boo, our agents, after spending a night on the town with with Fluffy,
Well,
now
Trask was there.
Well, Trask was there. Well, there were 2 Trasks, technically, as you all met up with the orc barkeeper whose jaw was a bit broken. Trask, or as everyone likes to call him, Trent. I'm sorry.
You know what this is for.
I got super distracted. David is currently flipping me off on the Discord screen. It is great. His suffering is great. Also, after learning that Sir Leonard is afraid of heights because you guys took a sky ship or a skyboat to Trent's new place, the Craftsman, after his old bar seemingly burned down for mysterious reasons. After sharing a drink and kind of having a night on the town where Leonard also got hungover on chocolate milk, Trask had a plan of his own by buying a rose from a local tiefling florist. Basically wanted to talk to Guildarts about something when they got home about the agency, but tried to spring a trap as he tried to cast sleep on Guildarts to recognize and understand more about the mysterious hammer that he carries. However, Guildarts is seemingly a little bit more hardier than Trask realized, and his plan ultimately failed with the spell being nullified. After talking to talking to Bloodhound, I don't know why I keep calling her that, but after talking to Bloodhound and figuring out where his rage, this newfound voices are talking from, he also had a chance to talk and convene with Zhao Ken, who were trying to figure out their next move as they didn't seem to trust Trask a whole lot. Then our gang made their way to the quiet little town, which name unfortunately escapes me at the moment, so I'm just going to call it the town for the time being. Don't judge me, it's been a while, and my notes are just kind of everywhere. Where you all infiltrated your way in, trying to be unnoticed, with Zhao Ken and Ayana taking point as the federal agents assigned to this case, whereas the other ones were more covert, keeping a low profile and seeing what they could find. As you were kind of looking in through the scenes for the disappearances, you noticed various clues. There were seeming to be pieces of organs, more specifically of livers, left by some of these 8 victims that have shown up that seem to have been ripped apart by these large canine-like teeth and covered in this weird, slightly tingly greenish fluid, this goo. You all also know that there is a homeless refugee camp that's probably somewhere out in the woods about west of here, and that in the town there was a meat processing plant. However, that burned down about 2 years ago due to some mysterious fire. All that being said, you all did your job as good agents, rounded up some clues, talked with some locals, especially meeting one Dusty Spoons, the barkeeper in which the inn that you are staying. And as you all were coming home, or going back to review your clues, Ayana and Zhao Ken mysterious growling coming from behind them. As they turned to prepare those around, they saw that this creature, bipedal, with these long razor-sharp claws and teeth and this nasty whipping-like tongue, stepped out of the shadows and looked hungry for its next meal. So, without further ado, I am going to need everyone to roll initiative. So, how this is going to work is that because this is kind of in 2 separate groups, we're going to keep the same initiative. Basically, for the people who are getting attacked, your goal is to either decide to fight this thing or run in case you get more reinforcements. You can essentially give clues. Like, obviously, if you start combat, your teammates can hear. Obviously, if someone sets off a gunshot or something, then they would have a clear location, if you get really loud about anything. But however, it will take them a little bit of time to get to you, as they don't know your exact location, but they do know that you are within, I think I said about 120 feet from where you are, so it will take them a little bit of time to get to you. Sound good?
Yikes.
So, Ayana, it is your turn as this thing is staring you down and seems to be caught off guard as Zhao Ken has just now shined his light in this thing's face. What would you like to do?
You know what? I would like to cast Thunder Wave and see if I can push it 10 feet away from us so that we can gain enough, maybe some space to run away or at least get closer to the rest of our teammates.
Okay,
Yes,
dope.
Johnny.
I like that. I
Yes.
like that. So, describe to me, how does Ayana cast Thunder Wave? I don't think you've ever
no.
cast this before, so describe to
God.
me, how does Ayana bring that magic into being?
If this doesn't rival my Turtle Wordle Sacred Squirtle, I'm gonna riot.
So
You better involve some
Ayana...
cheeks clapping.
Exactly. You already know how it's gonna go. So Ayana takes a look at Zhao Ken and looks at the monster that's in front of us and is like, crap. And then she spins around and starts twerking. And goes, Thunder Wave!
Cut the camera off of me for a second.
Okay. Go ahead, so please. So, Ayana, if you could please, what is it for Thunder Wave?
2d8.
Let's 2d8. Okay, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
I believe so. Let me look at it again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 19. Your spell does go off, but it takes half damage and it is not pushed.
Crap.
So go ahead and roll your 2d8.
5.
5. Okay, not bad.
I tried. A for effort. At least you got to see me twerk.
Yeah,
A
so
for effort. I thought it was A for S.
I don't know what that action is. I'm just looking at her like, what are you doing?
So yes, yeah.
I don't know this
Zhao Ken,
movement.
you see Ayana go, crap, Thunderway, and just like swim, plant her feet into the ground, and you just hear this large boom as this thunder clap from the mighty clap of her ass cheeks.
She's small, but she's big.
Just emanates through the through the village. You see as the monster just kind of like is prepared a little bit, it hunkers down as you see the effect of trying to push it away doesn't seem to. But for Sir Leonard, Guildarts, and Trast, you all hear where that's coming from. That is about 100 feet, and if we're looking at the face of a clock, it's about 10 o'clock to you.
So they heard it, and they will know. So what about the rest of the townspeople?
It is a thunder clap, so it does sound like someone. It's really loud. Like you've heard a thunder.
It just sounds like thunder.
It-
Nothing abnormal.
It sounds like a really
if
large.
It would just sound
thunder.
like a storm.
Well, it sounds like a really large thunder clap, and considering the fact that I didn't say it was raining, people are probably gonna figure out what's up. They won't know.
They're
if
like,
it's
God damn it,
spell.
Ayana's twerking again.
Okay. I got you.
So yes, Ayana, that is your action. You also do have a movement and a bonus action. Bonus action, you could cast Bardic Inspiration on Zhao Ken. Your movement also just basically means you can bolt.
All right, so I do want to cast Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
on Zhao Ken.
All right, how do you cast it? What do you say to Zhao Ken to give him inspiration?
It was the twerking. The twerking gave him inspiration.
I don't know what these movements are. I have no idea what these movements are, but I suddenly feel inspired.
Okay. So
is that what I'm doing?
So Zhao Ken inspired the display of performance of Ayana casting this spell with the clap of her mighty ass cheeks. You feel inspired, and as such, you get to go ahead and add 1d6 to a next d20 roll of your choosing within 10 minutes. And Ayana, you still have your movement. Are you going to run?
Yeah, I'm gonna get as far away as possible.
Thank goodness, run.
Okay.
I turn to Zalkin and I say, "Run!"
I just tell it, go.
You guys take a look, and Ayana just kind of like books it in the other direction. Gildarts, it is now your turn. You heard where that sound is coming from, and you know that sound came about 100 feet from you. You look down and you see that there is a rooftop that you could jump to. That's probably it has like a 5 to 6 foot gap between the
Oh, I'm gonna jump
window.
it.
Okay. Go ahead, make a check. So in total, that's a 20.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You all see as Gildarts just kind of like takes a running leap out the window, just kind of vaults. You were able to stick the landing and kind of roll, but you do not need to spend. I will say because you got a 20, you'll have your round as normal. So if you want to use your whole round to like dash and get closer to them, you certainly can.
Definitely gonna use my dash to get closer towards them.
Okay, so you're gonna use your dash and your movement. So that means 60. So that means you move 90 feet as you just basically sprint.
Can I see them now?
As you're going and kind of like going through the rooftops, yeah, you do see that Ayana has bolted in the other direction. But you're coming up to the cusp where you can see Zhao Ken, and you're a little too far away to see what this monster is. Is still hiding in the shadow.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep. So that ends your turn. Zhao Ken, it is your go.
Okay, so the monster is basically like hunkered down because of Ayana's thunderclap, right?
Yes,
like-
you see, because not only the surprise of the light, but it also really did not like that really loud
Gotcha.
noise, and you see that it's just stark.
So my question is this:
Mhm.
How far did Ayana get? Did she get into the border of the town, or
You guys
like,
are
how
still in
far?
town. She got about 30 feet. You saw her bolt 30 feet behind you.
Okay, then here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
By any chance, does casting your cantrip count as an action?
Yes, it does, unless it says otherwise.
Okay, then here's what I want to do. Can I go ahead and do the same thing, bolt, but at the same time, I'm also going. So that's my movement to bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my action to.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move again?
No. You only get one movement.
Oh, then okay. Then I'm going to use.
If you want to use your full movement to dash.
Well,
go
no,
ahead.
because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use action surge to move again.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to go ahead and
Mhm.
use my cantrip, so that way I can start and almost make like a siren noise, like to alert people, almost like it's like they're calling, but to get
like
people
an air raid
out
siren.
to be. Yeah, so it's going to be like this: attention, citizens, please come out, so that way we can account for everybody in the town and make sure you are all following curfew. And basically just as loud as I can, because it booms 3 times as loud as my normal sound the closer I get.
So what you're saying is that you're casting thaumaturgy. So let me make sure I have this correct. You are going to cast thaumaturgy as an action, move as your movement action, and then use your action surge to use that to dash. So you're going to cast and then move 90 feet.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that's what you do. You basically kind of do like an attention alert to kind of like boom your voice.
Trying to get as many people as I can out and doing this. Just saying the same thing over and over again.
Okay, that's thaumaturgy. So I actually have to roll for this thing. Okay. As you do let out this booming voice, you do see that the thing does kind of cover its ears. It does not like this loud noise at all. And Ayana, you see, you as you're kind of running through, you basically just see Zhao Ken bolt like 60 feet ahead of you.
See ya.
Okay, so that's gonna end your turn. It is now the monster's turn. Let's see. Now it's the monster's turn. Let me see if he can shake this stunned. He indeed does. As you see, as these kind of like you can hear this thing ferociously just like shake its head to kind of drown out the silence, to kind of like shake the ringing from its head from all this loud noise. And it is going to use its full action to dash towards you all. As now it is actually Ayana's only 30 feet away. Instead of doing that, it is going to run up to Ayana, and it is going to attack you with its claws twice and its bite once. So it's going to attack you 3 times, Ayana. Does a 11 hit your armor class?
No, it does not.
Okay. Second attack with the claw. Then if 11 doesn't hit, a 6 definitely does not hit. And last attack with the bite. Does a 20 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you are going to take 6 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because you do have your agency uniform. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's a D20?
Yep, D20 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, God, why?
What'd you get?
Okay, I got a 2, and my Constitution modifier is a -1. So,
Oh my God.
So, Zhao Ken, Bolt, you see this thing just kind of like shake its
Do I
head.
hear this as well?
You see this on the rooftop as you see this thing bolt and swipe at Ayana twice with its claws, but just kind of misses. Ayana kind of ducks around, but it kind of saddles up to the side of Ayana, and just like you see its mouth open and bite into Ayana's side. And because Ayana, you failed, you feel your muscles start to lock up as you are now paralyzed.
that's terrible. How will I twerk?
So yeah, you just see as this thing bites Ayana, her muscles just kind of lock up into place as she falls over.
I hate it here.
So that's the monsters go. Sir Leonard, it is your turn.
Oh God.
You are still hanging out on the roof with Trask.
Still stuck on the stairs.
Oh no, we fixed that. You're not on the stairs anymore. So what do?
I'm gonna hold on. Let me read this real quick.
We'll just talk amongst ourselves while we let Leonard figure this thing out.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, Sean, I mean, our DM, what were the other things you said we were plugging in? Because we also have homebrewed rules, such as these things called talent trees.
Oh yes, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Once again, shout out to Reddit user I'm from NASA for being super awesome for letting us use their talent trees, a more freeform, customizable way that you can make your character advance in particular skills that they are proficient with.
I have a question now, though.
Yes.
Since this thing came out of the shadows to attack Ayana, can I see what it is?
Yes, you can. You actually see this thing appears to be a large bipedal lizard of some kind, though its scales aren't like its scales are a palish color, but they seem to be almost because they're more reflective. But you see that it's probably maybe about 5'9". Yeah, you just see like this giant lizard-like creature from the back, as you can kind of like see the spines and see the scales.
Well, that since we can see it now, that takes away what I was gonna do. I was gonna cast light.
If you can see it front up,
That was
you
the
see
thing.
it front up back.
Also, can they hear me? Can they hear my yelling? Because I have
you
the
are-
mic still on. with
you
the
guys also
communication.
you guys also heard not only you heard a lot of that feedback because you also didn't take out your mic, that you heard Zhao Ken's voice boom out and say that, but also you heard him over the mic.
All right.
Okay, and I would definitely, actually, now that I can see this, would definitely relay this information and let them know, hey, it's some giant lizard thing.
Okay. But yes, Sir Leonard, what would you gonna do? Because you are still you're still about 100 feet away.
Oh, well, I'm going to move towards it.
Okay. Are you gonna try and go outside through the tavern front door? Or are you gonna try and jump out and kind of do Gildarts' approach and try to jump onto a rooftop that's about 5 feet away from you?
I'm going to go through the tavern and hope to God I don't get stuck again.
Okay. So you're gonna use your whole action to dash to go through the tavern.
Does the
you know what?
stairs have
Because
DC?
yeah, I was like, because this is funny. Go ahead and roll me. I will give you a choice. Go ahead and roll me either a dexterity check or a strength check. So dex to either be that you can nimbly, or strength that you can muscle your way through the stairs.
Okay.
Well, shit.
What'd you get?
9.
As you go and Trask, you see
I'm on the
Sir
roof.
Leonard just kind of like bolts out.
I
trying to
can't
go
see
through
him.
You all.
No one's there to witness this. Except the barkeep.
Dusty is. Dusty is.
Leonard, as you go back down the stairs, you hear a familiar shoot as you just realize that your shell is now
God!
again stuck in the stairs.
No!
We brought it back!
All,
No! Not again!
all I can,
Does
all I
anyone
can
have any butter?
picture is Razor from fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 jumping into the sewer and just staying there.
Yes. Just getting stuck.
Leonard stuck on the stairs too, electric boogaloo.
Jesus
So
Christ.
yes, Leonard, unfortunately that is the end of your turn. Trask, it is now your turn.
All right, so I saw where Gildarts went, right?
Yeah, you saw him bolt and that he's near.
I am definitely holding up my hand to tell you, like, they're over this way.
Okay, then I am going to jump to that roof.
Okay, go ahead and because I forgot to give you this option too, Gildarts. I apologize. I just assumed you were more strength than dex. So, Trask, you can either give me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'm pretty good with both, actually. Who's
Yeah,
breathing
I know. I
into
just
this?
forgot.
Athletics or acrobatics? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 17.
17, easily enough. You are able to get onto the rooftop with no problems, and you have your full turn if you'd like to use it.
So what I would like to do is I'd like to run over to where Gildarts is at the ledge.
Okay.
Is there some kind of like a mini wall on the top of the roof? Or is it like a flat roof?
It's more of like a flat roof.
Shit.
And I'm just kind of like doing it because the spaces between these other roofs aren't like super far apart, so I'm not having you guys like roll to jump from roof to roof because that would just take too much time.
So there's no what I'm saying is there's nothing I can hide behind?
I mean, technically speaking, you could drop prone and hide on the top of the roof.
All right, then let me do that, and I'd like to use my bonus action to try to hide.
Okay. So Gildarts is probably about like, because you don't use that, if you don't dash, it would still be out of range from everything, because Gildarts is about a good 90 feet ahead of you.
So I have to use my action.
Well, rogues, if you remember, rogues have an ability at second level called Cunning Action, which means that you can also dash as action.
All right, let me use the bonus action to dash.
Okay. And also for the sake of clarity, this thing has no idea, or you, as far as you know, this thing has no idea that you exist. It basically just saw Ayana and Zhao Ken.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I go over to Gildarts with the dash from the bonus action.
Okay.
I see the thing.
Yes, you do.
All right, I want to take out the rifle, and I want to take a shot at it.
I swear to
go
God,
ahead.
if he rolls and hits me again, I swear to God,
The
you're
cleric can't
hiding
save
and
you this
shooting
time.
again. I swear.
I actually am saying this to him like as a slight insult. Like you sure you want to hide and shoot again? How well did that work out last time?
The cleric can't save him this time.
14.
Nice. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And you also will get your sneak attack because this thing does not know where you are.
Oh, so I'm hidden.
Yes.
Oh, well then I get advantage on my damage.
That is correct. Go ahead and roll your 2d10.
Jalkin taps his body. Holy shit, I'm alive.
The cleric needs to save itself from the stairs.
I have an idea.
And then I need to do that again. 1 second. Plus 8, so 22 damage.
Whoo! Let me do my math. Hang on.
Wow.
Okay, minus...
You're a hero.
Wow.
Wow.
You said it was 20 damage?
Yes.
22.
22. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Whoo! As you say that, Guild Arts, as you say, oh, the hiding and shooting, and you just hear this loud bang as Trass's rifle goes off. Trass and everyone, you see, as this thing is trying to lunge to kind of maul Ayana again, the bullet, like, hits it underneath its rib, and boom, blows a huge chunk out of this thing as it just kind of like, and it just kind of like rolls in the dirt and is now holding its side. It's looking super messed up.
Well, then I would just like to yell to finish my term. Well, it bleeds. That's good news.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Okay. So that is going to be the end of the turn. And that means, yeah, as you are running out, you see, because these rolled a natural 1, you see popping out from the shadows, and this time you can actually see this weird, like, optical camouflage illusion just kind of like shift, almost like Mystique, as their skin just kind of like flicks, and you can see them come into being as you see 2 more of these creatures come out.
Oh God.
And one of them is going to go over by Ayana, but that is going to be its complete full turn in action, and the other one is going to take another swipe at you, Zhao Ken, for 3 attacks. First hit is an 18. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
That would, yeah.
Okay, so that means you would take 5 halves, so that would be 2,
2.5.
3.
3? All right.
Yeah, we'll round it up. And then second attack will be...
Am I allowed to use my reaction for the attacks?
Sorry, I didn't roll for it.
Yes.
Oh, then I'll
yes, you
use
can.
Hellish Rebuke.
All right, nice. So
Burn,
that means they
bitch!
have to make a dexterity saving. That means they have to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes, they have to do that, and then I roll 2d10s for fire damage.
It failed its save, so go ahead and roll 2d10.
Okay. So that is 9 plus 7 plus 8. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah. So 8 plus 2 plus 1.
It's just the dice, so it's just 2d10.
Oh, okay, that's what I want to do. All right. Okay, so then it's 16.
16 total?
Oh, do I don't have my proficiency.
No, you do
Yeah,
not.
so just 16 total.
Okay, as you do, as this thing kind of like hits you, you flare up and you all see this bright, what color is the flame?
The flames are actually blue. So, like, in all honesty, it's like you're making like the cross bearing with my hands, like a big X.
Mhm.
Like I'm about to guard myself, and I just let go, and it just actually activates that way. Like flames just reappear like around me.
Gotcha. Okay, so Zhao Ken, as you release this, you see as this thing attacks you, and you kind of like look, its skin is scaly, but you can see that it has a lot of shimmer to it, almost like it is naturally supposed to be slick with some sort of liquid.
Okay.
As you flare this spell out, you see that liquid burns away, and this thing catches fire a lot quicker than you thought. And it seems to be that this thing does not like fire at all, as you just kind of like see it just manically trying to put itself out, and it just falls dead.
Oh.
Of course I'm stuck.
So wait, that's my reaction. That's
Yeah,
not even
that's your
my
reaction.
turn.
Well, you just killed that thing, so and so that means it's the top of the round. Ayana, you are paralyzed, but you can go ahead and make me a. I'll be nice and say make me a Constitution saving throw. It is going to be a harder DC because you did get a 2 on your Constitution modifier, so please take note.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ayana, as you're just kind of struggling, you are not able to break this like paralysis, as you just kind of still feel it pumping in your system, and now you see that this other one is starting to like come over and menace over you. So that's unfortunately going to be your turn because you were paralyzed. But Gildarts, it is your turn. You are still on the roof, and now you see 2 of these things, and Zhao Ken just took out one of them.
Am I close enough that I can jump down there and get into the fight with them without having to waste a turn?
Unfortunately, because Ayana was able to move, I would say go if you want to go ahead and make me another either an acrobatics or an athletics check to do that. I would say if you get a high enough roll, then I would allow it.
It's 5, so it can't go too bad. Let's see.
So which one are you gonna do?
19. I'm gonna use I use my my athletics is better,
Okay.
so I'm trying to see if I can get there, but I got a 19 for that.
Yeah, 19. I'll say that'd be easy enough for you to do. You just kind of get another running start and do like a combat barrel roll and land with your shield and hammer at the ready. So you still have your turn as is.
I go into a rage first off.
Okay. That's your
By
bonus
the way,
action.
yeah, by the way, I am a totem warrior, so a lot of this damage will be 4th.
Ooh. So that means you're going with the bear totem, I see.
I am going with the bear totem, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to hit the healthy lizard.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll against the healthy one.
The healthy lizard.
He's like, you're going with the bear totem. I'm like, that's my type.
So wait, is he by me or Ayana?
He's by Ayana. You're still like 60 feet ahead.
19.
Ooh, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, save me, daddy.
8 plus 3, 11.
That hurts. It as you just kind of go boom and just rock this thing. It is definitely caught off guard, and you can still see as you some of the liquid from its skin just kind of splashes onto the ground as it kind of like looks at you.
Would you let me infer if it would also hate lightning damage if I were to zap it, just like maybe make an investigation check?
I would say I do definitely like where your head is at. So what I'm going to say is if you could go ahead and make me I would say go ahead and make me either a medicine check or an investigation check. Yes.
I don't have high intelligence or wisdom, but 14?
14. You think it might be it might have something to do with the heat. Unfortunately, because you don't know and you've never faced this type of creature before, you can only guess that it might.
That's fair. All right. Well, then I kind of just hopefully where I landed is in between the lizard and Ayana. So both of those lizards will probably have to hopefully go after me.
Yeah, the one that is like super hurt is still kind of like licking its wound, while the other one is like between the other one. You are now between it and Ayana. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna end my turn. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, Zhao Ken, it is your turn. You are 60 feet away from everyone.
Dang. By any chance?
How far is he from Leonard?
Leonard is still stuck in the tavern.
But how far is Zhao Ken from the tavern?
Zhao Ken is probably about like, because you went in the opposite direction.
I was using action surge, so yeah.
Yeah, like he's actually further from the tavern than the rest of you are.
I'm not even close.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
That's great.
Yeah,
you do that.
So Zhao Ken, what would you do if you wanted to get back up and help?
Well, I have a question because I basically stopped my movement to use Hellish Rebuke. So, how far does the flare go that I got from the chief, and also the one that we have from the equipment?
The flare shot, the flare pistol.
Yeah.
Count it as a handgun, basically. So it'd have the range of a handgun. So I believe that's 40 to 120 feet.
Okay. Oh god, I hope I'm right. So this is gonna be like a really weird do this, but let's give it a shot anyway.
Nah, man, let's get weird. Talk to me.
Let's give it a shot because why the hell not? All right, I want to use my movement to basically, I guess, go in that direction wherever they are at.
Okay, to get closer to them.
Basically, with the flare gun out, and then I'm just relaying this part, like to Gildart to like get out of the way, or at least just be like fair warning. And I want to try and use my action to basically shoot the flare gun at it, or like near it, to kind of like
shoot the flare gun. Okay.
Even if I don't hit it, my hope is that it will get scared enough from the heat of it that it will get distracted, so that way Gildars can probably kill it, even the one that's hurting, because my whole goal is I don't want to kill the one that was injured by the bullet that came flying out of nowhere. That one we can kill later because it's easily, but the one that Gildarts has under him, that's the one I want to try and get rid of, and if we can use like this method. So I want to try and see if I hit it, it takes fire damage. If not, then at least it might hopefully be distracted for it. And yeah, let's go.
Okay. No, I like this idea. So here's what I'm going to say. You have two options with this action.
Okay.
You can either, one, shoot it at a particular creature, like one of these particular lizard creatures. And because you already know that these things took a lot of damage between fire and thunder, I'm just going to give you and let you know that they are vulnerable to fire and thunder damage.
Okay. That's what I wrote down too as I was going through this. They don't like this.
Yeah, so you can shoot it at one of the lizards to do basically vulnerability damage, to do double damage against it.
Gotcha.
Or you can shoot it in the general area, and they would have to make a wisdom saving throw and to not be frightened. So you have those two options.
Damn.
I say hit the thing because frighten can also make a creature run away.
True, and then also you guys have the gauntlet, which also that was the other thing. So that was the thing that was what my other, it's sort of playing similar to how I actually did, which is so weird, but this part was really funny. So let's just shoot it in the general towards the one that Gildarts has. Because the other one,
the other one towards the more healthy one.
Yeah, because the other one still has that wound that it's trying to cover. So I want to try and do that.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and roll for that.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
All right. Oh, let's see. What do I add? So 22.
Whoo, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Because it's a flare, I'll say go ahead and roll 2d4.
7.
7 total? Okay. So that thing takes... Okay, so that means that thing takes 14 damage. And Zhao Ken, how dead is it?
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
Yay! Burn,
Gildart's hit it
baby,
for a
burn.
bunch, and then you just incinerated this
Just
thing.
go and burn out.
So yeah, how dead is it?
As soon as I shoot the flare, I basically just am running and I just pip one eye out, and then it's like shoot it. Basically, I'm thinking of the bullet just going straight and like curving through whatever like small area of the town that I shot it through. And as it's curving, as Gildarts is probably just looking at it, he probably is just like, "What's that sound?" And then he just sees the bullet coming at it, and the thing just like literally like a combustion, like.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Gildarts, as you were facing this thing, like defending it from trying to do whatever nefarious things to a paralyzed and helpless Ayana on the ground, you see Zhao Ken running back, pulling out this flare pistol, and just...
I kind of have come out of my rage. I'm still in it, but I kind of have come out of my rage and go, dude, my kill!
You were taking too long.
Even though there's like maybe about like a side or something that's in the way, you see Zhao Ken pulls it out and just curves the bullet, like curves the flare as you just see it kind of shoot through. You hear the loud and see the bright gleaming of this flare. As it hits this thing, it lights up like a dried out Christmas tree, and you can see it kind of like struggling to try and put itself out, as you can just hear this screaming as you see it just kind of falls on the ground and curls up, blackened and dead.
Think of like that movie Wanted, where they're able to curve bullet. That's pretty much how I shoot. It's just that was that style. I just curved
the flare and set a lizard on fire.
Yep. This is why I play D&D, guys.
I love that movie Wanted.
So Zhao Ken, it is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yes. So Sir Leonard.
Yeah.
Make me either a strength or a dexterity check to get out of the stairs.
First, can I ask, is the barkeep still in there?
Yeah, the barkeep is like, what in the fuck are you doing, kid?
Can I ask him if he has any butter?
Yeah, why do you want butter?
It's the greatest day of my life.
Are you stuck again?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, give me a second. And you see he actually like touches the walls, and you see that he kind of like mutters to himself a bit, and you see the walls become slick with sort of grease. So go ahead and make me that check with advantage this time.
Okay.
Because he just cast the grease spell to help you out.
Would you allow him to use the momentum from the grease and get unstuck to slide?
Well, depending on how high he rolls. I like these ideas, so I'm definitely thinking that if I like them and I want them to happen, it has to be a high enough roll.
Okay, so
roll high.
Refresh my memory. It's been a while. Which one am I rolling?
You can either choose to roll a dexterity or a strength check, which would be your D20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength, or a dexterity. Whichever one is higher.
Woo! Okay.
What you got?
Math is hard.
It really is. 24.
Oh.
Leonard, as you're just like so determined at this point not to be outdone by these stupid fucking stairs, you use your turtle claws to grip onto the sides, pulling and flexing your mighty turtle muscles, and like a goddamn slingshot, you rock it out as you like tuck into your shell, like reminding you how you did the oil slick from the death house, as you boom, ting, 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 just fly out the front of the tavern and just kind of like roll to a complete stop.
I ping-ponged out that place. Just ping,
Clark
ping, ping,
Griswold setting the land speed record.
So you have made it out, and because you rolled high enough, it is not going to cost you your turn. So you can use your turn as normal. From this point, they're still probably about like 80 feet away from you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run towards them. And, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run towards them.
Okay. So that's gonna cost that's gonna be your action to dash and your movement. So yeah, you'd be able to get there because that's about 90 feet. Okay. So that's gonna be your turn.
Does he have a bonus action if he wants to cast a spell?
Unfortunately, no, because when you dash, it uses like your complete turn except for your movement.
As I'm running towards them, I'm screaming, I made it out alive!
Oh, hey, look, it's Turtle Man.
Trest, it is your turn.
Is that grease on his sides?
Trest, it is your go. You see that this one is seriously wounded and fucked up. What would you like to do?
Oh crap! I thought minor illusion was a bonus action. Shit. Oh, that kind of ruins my plan here. Hold on one second.
We're not killing it, Trest. Don't kill it.
Well, don't incinerate it.
I will say if you're not trying to kill this thing,
There's only one left.
Yeah, it's the one that's like super, super hurt. And I guess if you guys if your plan is to try and capture this thing, shooting it is not an option because you guys do not have non-lethal bullets. And you can't really shoot a bullet lethally.
Since people are saying we're not trying to kill it, I am going to use my action to cast minor illusion, and I'm going to create a child, a random townsfolk child, walking around the corner of the alley where this fight is happening. I know it can't make sound, so I'd like it to just see this creature like right in front of it, mouth agape. I want it to turn and run and then act like it twisted its ankle.
Okay, so you want to like bait the creature into like going closer to
going for the easy prey as opposed to the one that's beating the shit out of it.
Okay, I guess nope, that's going to be an intelligence check.
I feel like those things are very smart.
What? God, so fucking stupid. Okay. You see as it's kind of like looking at the situation, you see its eyes snap over to this illusion. What is the kid, for posterity's sake, what is the kid?
Oh, it looks like the little it looks like the little boy from the haunted house.
It looks like Thorn?
Yes.
Thorn.
Okay.
But he's chubby. He's chubby Thorn.
Okay, chubby Thorn, fat Thorn.
And he needs a lollipop.
Okay, so what I'm imagining is that he also maybe looks like a very fat Hansel from like Hansel and Gretel.
No, he looks like what's his name? He looks like the chubby kid from the Goonies.
Truffle Choco!
Okay, so you all see the chubby kid from the Goonies in Thorn's clothes walk out and then proceed to like trip and like twist its ankle as it's kind of like silently screeching out in pain.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I fall for this?
Sure. If you want to, make me an intelligence check.
I got a net 1.
God damn it.
Yeah, dude, Gildarch, you see this kid in trouble. You need to help this kid as you see the lizard brain activates and this creature is walking towards and trying to like scratch and get some easy prey.
It
is distracted.
I have a +1 to intelligence, but I'm so stupid in this instant.
Dude, can we tell him over the mic that it's real? Or do we just leave it for the jokes?
Trust, that is going to be your turn.
No, that's just the action. Just the action.
Excuse me.
So I'd like to use my bonus action to get on the fucking radio and say, the kid is an illusion. Leave the kid alone and try to grab the creature.
I fully don't believe him.
Okay. So yeah, Trash.
Then I'm going to use my movement to jump down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd
Go
like
ahead,
to
make me an acrobatics check.
I believe that's +6. 13.
13. Yeah, it's easy enough to do. It's probably about like 10 feet off the ground. You kind of like stub your toe a little bit, but you're fine.
Yeah, then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the free action from the quick draw holsters to holster my rifle and bring out my dagger.
Okay. So that is your turn. Ayana, go ahead and make me a constitution check or a strength check.
I got a 4.
Damn it, Breezy!
Yeah, you were
God damn it.
you were still super paralyzed, so that's gonna be your turn.
I feel that though.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So Ayana, that's gonna be your turn.
I hate it
Gildarts,
here.
it's your turn.
Okay. If I do enough damage to kill this thing, I want it to be non-lethal damage. Just saying.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna.
Are
get
you
this
gonna
done.
try and attack this thing? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and attack it. 17.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. I got another 8, so 8 plus 3 is 11 again.
11. 11 to hit or 11 points of damage?
It was 17 to hit and 11 points of damage.
Yeah. That'll do it. So how unconscious is it?
I pick up Ayana like a boss, but I just throw her over my shoulders, and I walk up to the lizard as it's trying to chase the fat kid, and I just take my hammer and I put it around its throat, and I just choke it out.
Okay.
And
Jesus.
I'm like, I'm whispering in its ear, "It's all right, boy, it's all right." Got an Australian accent like I'm Steve Irwin. It's all right, you're all right, mate, you're all right.
You are as you kind of pick up Ayana, just toss her over your shoulder like a potato sack. You basically take your hammer, put it behind, like put it in front this thing's neck as you just kind of like crank back as you were just whispering sweet nothings in an Australian Steve Irwin voice as the lizard is trying to struggle and reach for the kid. You get.
It's all right, you're all right. You're all right, you're all right, you're all right, you're all right. You're all right.
And it
You're right.
goes
Go to sleep.
limp.
Oh.
It is unconscious.
All right. I'm gonna take my shirt and I'm gonna hog tie it.
Okay. You definitely do so. You hog tie this thing.
It's like, and then we see Leonard walking up.
Yeah. At this point, Sir Leonard, you were just now like getting ready to go, ready to pop off.
Okay. Well, since we're not killing that one, right?
Yes, that seems to be the consensus of your teammates.
And the rest of them are dead?
Yes, you see both of them, both of them have been completely burned to a crisp.
Okay, well, since we're not killing the other one, I have to take my anger of getting stuck in the staircase for a second time out somehow, so I'm going to start punching the carcasses.
Okay, you now start punching the corpses.
I'm still in the race, so I go over there and start helping him punch him.
You all start ganging up on a corpse. It turns into pulp. You can kind of, and actually, as you were like punching this thing with your hands, you feel your hands actually start to kind of sizzle and sting.
Ooh.
It doesn't do any damage, but you.
So no,
it doesn't do any damage, but you do feel that it just kind of feels that almost like something is acidic, or it feels really tingly, trying to get at to your muscles to make them stop working.
Now, on a serious note, I give Ayana help so she can get out of this paralyzation thing now.
After a minute, Ayana, you definitely do feel your muscles slowly start to relax, as basically like his Gildarts is also trying to help like massage out your muscles. You eventually do regain control of your body.
Ayana's just like that feels amazing.
I just imagine her tongue is still numb.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. It's good. I'm with Trey.
Can I?
So yeah, Ayana, your physical senses come back
I'm
to
gonna
you.
roll for massage.
Okay. Go ahead and go ahead and roll a d20 modifier.
16.
16. It's a pretty good massage, Ayana. You never knew Gildars had such gentle and careful hands.
The moaning.
I was gonna say, are we on the mic again?
You guys are practically within like earshot of talking distance of each other.
Well, because of my action earlier for my thaumaturgy, are people around like now coming?
Yes.
Okay,
now, as you see, kind of like a good comic book thing, you do see now people are starting to like filter out and trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and you do also hear sirens in the distance.
I basically am gonna go towards the town. I just tell everybody over the Sir Leonard, if you can encase the thing in some sort of magic, so that way it doesn't move, so that way it's stuck. The rest of you go ahead and take Ayana back, and I'll meet you back at the where are we at? Pub, bar? What are we at?
Yeah, at the tavern.
They had hog-tied it, so
Well, hog tie, but make sure it's like, because if it's magical, then I don't want it doing anything. So like, just in case, just have Sir Leonard watch it, and then you can help and you can continue massaging Ayana, I guess.
I feel like how Ayana has melted into a pool of comfort, so I just throw over my shoulder again, and I actually just like drag the lizard by its tail while Sir Leonard does his thing.
Okay. Yeah, so you do have the super damaged corpse. You have one of the other corpses that is quote unquote fresh. You have the live one, and after a little bit of while, you do hear sirens and you hear the sounds of like the town guard starting to roll up. And Zhao Ken, as you're walking, you do see the
I'm gonna go and basically meet them. And as I tell everybody else to go disappear, so that way they don't caught.
Yeah, definitely gonna disappear. Except for Ayana. I gotta leave Ayana with them.
Yeah, that's fine. Take Ayana with you. Just take her with you. I'll take care of things here.
You see the guy, I can't remember his name, but the sheriff is like, what the hell is going on here? Are you all right? What happened?
Oh, I basically tell everybody like the same thaumaturge. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating in our new day system that we will be implementing starting today. I thank you for your cooperation. You may now go back into your homes and rest easy. There's nothing to fear. We just wanted to make sure and let everybody know that we are on board with our new safety procedures.
Make me a charisma check with advantage, because the guy is also kind of like helping you out. He's like, that's right. Everyone go back to your homes. It was just a test. We're just trying to test to see.
Adding my charisma?
Yes. But you get to roll twice with advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, put that reverse roll. Woo!
What'd you get?
Dirty 20. 19.
Woo!
Plus 1.
You see everyone just kind of like looks super confused. And just like, you kind of hear like mummers to themselves.
I'm just like smiling with my hand on my head like, eh.
Oh, doing the anime thing?
Yeah, doing the anime thing. Oh, thank God, they're going inside.
You see strange mummers, and like as the police just kind of like escort people back, you see eventually that they go back into their respective houses, and the streets are silent.
All right, thank God. All right, is the sheriff still with me then?
Yeah, the sheriff is kind of like was helping corralling, but also just kind of like staying back with you. It's like, so what happened? What was all? Were you all attacked? Are you all right? Where's your partner?
Oh, she went back to the pub to reset with the rest of our group. Don't worry, everything seemed to be fine. We just had a little. We just got a little dissolve.
And you say that. Did you guys take the corpses with you or no?
Yeah. So basically, if he's still with me, by any chance, where is Trask?
Trask, where are you? Did you go back with everyone else, or?
Trask started walking back with everyone, but then he hung back. He's just kind of observing right now.
Okay.
then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of. It's kind of like slightly, I guess. Are we allowed to relay information through like any kind of gestures through the equipment that we have to other party members?
No, it would only be through the headset.
Damn. Okay. Then here's what I'm gonna say. To the officer, it's gonna be kind of like a secret kind of code. Hopefully, Trask can kind of figure it out. If not, Gildarts might be able to figure it out because the mic is still open. But it's basically me just saying, yeah, no, we just got lost in the fields somewhere on our way back. We just tripped over a couple little stubs, so maybe somebody will get those out of the way and clear them, maybe in the morning or sooner or later. But otherwise, it's no biggie. We just had a little bump in the road. But yeah, no.
Definitely took the bodies with us.
Okay, good. And as long as I hear that from Gildarts. Otherwise, yeah, no, we're all good. I will see you tomorrow, though, for when we have to reconvene, and definitely still need those passes from the rest of my teammates.
I'll make sure to get them for you. And you see one of the other kind of probably another like police city or town guard officer ish, and he goes, sorry to bother you, chief, but we there's been another incident. Someone else has gone missing. And you see he kind of goes, what do you mean? What happened? It's like, well, there were reports of 2 other people. We've done inventory, or we'll try and do inventory tomorrow, sir, just to make sure, but by our accounts it seems to be that 2 more people have gone missing.
I interject. Where are these people from exactly? Can you show me on a map?
Yes, and you see they kind of pulls out the map, and basically they seem to have been going. Both of these points seem to be in the opposite direction from where you all are. So you guys are west. This was east.
Okay, I gotcha. And with that, with nothing else, to the bar where everybody's at, and I just say thank you guys. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow when we visit the coroner.
Stay safe. Stay safe. And
Yeah.
you see that they kind of like escort you back to your bar.
Before he gets there, I am at the bar having a drink.
Wombat know that I would like to have a conversation off to the side, so I'm going to ask the sheriff and them. I'm going to let them know, I think we're safe. I would like to talk to my partner about a few things, if you don't mind.
Sure, of course. And you see, he kind of like looks at you, Zhao Ken, a little confused.
He's another one of our colleagues.
Gotcha. Well, it's
we all I thought we all had fake names. Do we not?
Yeah, you guys all have fake names.
Okay, good. Everybody remember your fake name starting now.
It's like, oh yes, this is the other Officer Potato.
This is Tiffany.
Oh yes, Officer Tiffany Potato. It's a pleasure.
Likewise.
Isn't that a woman's name?
Hey, Tiffany can be a unisex name. It can be gender.
So I just wanted to make sure that they weren't following us all the way back. Jared, you can go do what you're doing, and then I'd just like to do a little thing with Zhao Ken when he's done.
I would like to be called Gildarts.
I'm sorry, Gildarts. It will never happen again,
well,
Gildarts.
His codename can be Mr. Thunder Chocolate.
But actually, that is way too close to my actual name. I know you want it to be a thing, but it's way too close.
I think Breezy just proved that they are the Thunder Chocolate of this group.
That is true.
Ah, yes, a wonderful combination of thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
George Moon is my secret name.
Okay, George Moon. Mr. Moon. Okay.
Mine's just Kite, so.
After a bit, Zhao Ken and Trast, you all realize that you are alone. What would you wish to say?
We're alone, or?
Yeah, we're back to the bar.
Oh, joy. I was like, thanks for the cover today.
Right hook him right in the face.
Hellish rebuke.
That's fine.
You can't use that again.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a DM and do a rules lower. You can only use that once per, I think, either short or long rest.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. I'm just like, excuse me?
I get that you didn't even want to be part of this in the first place, but if you put our team in danger like that without knowing what the hell we're walking into again, next time I shoot you, it won't be an accident.
I just look at him. I'm sorry, but your partners, everybody was never in danger. Do you understand the parameters of why I took these actions?
Did Ayana know that you were using her as bait?
I wasn't even trying to. In fact, unfortunately, the only reason why I thought, well, we tried to flee earlier, but we didn't even know we would be running into the creature. And unfortunately, that was actually not even the worst of our issues. That was a diversion.
A diversion from what?
2 more people have gone missing in the east section of this town.
And yet, instead of investigating tonight and trying to figure out what the hell is going on, you decided to walk alone all the way home when you knew that shit was happening at night.
No, I didn't know any of that. Look, I get that you don't trust me, and I can say this exact same about you, but Mr. Pot calling kettle black, if you ever come near my family again, I will burn you alive and give your corpse to Tycho so he can use it as a kitty litter. And I walk inside.
No. I grab his arm real quick before he walks in.
I will literally try and flip him if he does this, because I also have the strength check to do so.
That's fine. I'm going to try to land on my feet and just land in front of him so I can finish what I was saying. So if there's some kind of roll here.
If you would like to make me a strength check, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Well, he'd be making strengths. What do I be making? Like athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, I would say.
Let me explain what I'm doing then. Mine is not really just a strength check, but it's basically to use my karambits and come near. You come near me again, you will die.
Are you trying to threaten him then?
Yes.
So are you trying to throw him or trying to threaten him?
Threaten. We'll do threaten.
Okay. So then Trask, go ahead. You know what? How would Trask take?
Because I'm proficient with intimidation.
I know, but just to make sure this doesn't go longer than it needs to, what does Trask do when he hears that and sees Zhao Ken throw up his karambit?
Listen, I know that we have had a rough start. You, me, and Gildarts. I get it. We are a team, however. So listen, I understand your frustration. I leave you and yours alone. All I ask, you're going to pull some shit like this? Fucking communicate. We have these radios for a reason. Let us know what the hell you're doing so we can be better prepared. If this would not have worked, one of you could have died. And if that was Ayana, then what?
You know Ayana probably a little bit better than me. It wasn't even my call. And then I walk off.
Okay. Cutting back to Gildarts and Ayana. And Sir Leonard, you all are back in the room. You all have the corpses and the live unconscious lizard creature with you.
I'm gonna walk back downstairs and wait for Zhao Kid. I really like after we got the lizard bodies upstairs. I kind of actually was just sitting downstairs waiting for him, kind of right outside the tavern door, waiting for them to get back.
You do see Zhao Ken comes back, and Zhao Ken looks a little angry.
Pissed.
Pissed.
I'm not really gonna wait for Trask. I'm gonna wait to see if I see Trask, but I'm not really gonna wait for him to get into the building like I did for Zhao Ken.
Oh no, I'm right behind Zhao Ken. I look just as pissed, and it's just like that. We're still a team, but we're not fucking talking to each other. It's kind of obvious. There's tension. There's obvious tension.
Then I'll pull Zhao Ken aside and ask what happened.
Hey, wait a minute.
I go up to the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull you aside and ask what happened.
What, you want to take pot shots too?
Dude, what's going on, man? What's with this anger, man? This isn't you.
Literally, if he sees it, like, there's actually, like, visible steam, like, coming from my... Like, that's how pissed I am.
This isn't you,
I'm just like, you know what?
Okay, this isn't you. Calm down.
Calm down.
Come have a drink with me at the bar real quick and tell me what's happening.
How's Ayana?
She's good. She's upstairs relaxing. Come calm down. Come have a drink with me at the bar. We'll talk about this, and then we'll go reconvene with everybody else upstairs.
Gildarts, listen. I still stayed with this team for Zara's sake. That's the only reason. Both of you are the only reason why I'm still here. But I swear, if I have to go through another one of these damn trust issues with any more of these teammates, I am freaking gone. I don't trust that ass. Literally, I wanted to burn him alive just now. But the nice person that I am, and I hate the fact that Yasen's going to yell at me if I do anything, I can't afford to let that happen. I don't want to jeopardize your position, your and Zera's safety. Not for some stupid BS quibbling over each other. But I swear, if he tries to do anything to you again, that's it. He's going to get burned alive.
I hold him back, and I'm not in a rage, but he can see the rage in my eyes. It's just like this. I can handle myself. You don't have to fight my battles.
When have you...
And then I just let him go, and then I walk to the bar, grab a drink, and then I head upstairs.
Okay. Then getting back to Ayana, Sir Leonard.
I'm with the barkeep now.
Okay. Then I will cut to the scene with Ayana, Sir Leonard, and Trest. You all are now in the room. Ayana, you're feeling really relaxed, but you're still a little sore, but your functions are fully back to you. You can actually feel your limbs again.
Ayana's kind of just bothering Sir Leonard, like trying to climb on this shell and stuff.
Okay.
So all the things Breezy would do.
Kind of like trying to climb on Sir Leonard's shell. Leonard, are you doing anything?
I'm telling her to get off of me.
You see Trest comes in.
Ayana, get off of.
You're not the boss of me.
I know.
Well, at least you tried.
Are you all right?
I feel great. How are you?
She's lying to you.
She smacked Leonard. Shut up.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? We fought.
How the hell did you get into that situation?
Well, honestly, truly, I wanted to walk and see what the neighborhood had to offer, as well as gather more clues. I did not expect to see that. Points to the monsters.
So this was your call.
What do you mean?
To walk, but we had all the information.
I was walking it all of the information.
Well, shit.
Let me guess, you went off on him.
I think we need to have a meeting.
You know what? Actually, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you thinking that you're the boss and you could boss everyone around. Who do you think you are?
That's what we're talking about. Let's go have a drink.
Ooh, chocolate milk.
I'm sure they have chocolate milk later. Do you need help down the stairs?
Ayana kind of just scoots out before them like, I'm over it.
He had to mention the stairs.
As Ayana comes out the door, I actually see her, and I ask her if she actually wants to come get a drink with me.
Oh, she sees Bill darts and goes straight, like makes a beeline straight towards him.
I'm like, do you want to? Okay, no, I'll just drink this by myself.
No, I'm coming to you.
Oh, you're coming to me? Yeah, I'm like, as you come towards me, I'm like, hey, you want to go downstairs and get a drink?
Yes. Now, please.
Yeah. So we head downstairs.
Okay, I like that. So everybody heads downstairs. Is everyone sitting together, or is everyone just kind of like sullen, just kind of like drinking to themselves? What's the layout here?
I feel like we've broken off into cliques.
Okay.
I am, the way I think it's sat is we're sitting down is, since Leonard has no anger towards anybody, but he probably would sit closer to Trash just because Trash helped him down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Ayana are sitting, but they're also sitting furthest away from the bar, which I think Zhao Ken is sitting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Ayana are sitting at a table closer towards the bar, with my chair probably being closer towards Zhao Ken, but I'm still angry at him for trying to fight my battles for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not, like, I'm not sitting quite next to him, but we are, like, separated right now.
Okay, that's fair. As you guys are kind of like sitting in your own little corners, you see Dusty is kind of like giving you guys some cold refreshments, and it's pretty late. There's nobody really here in the bars. Normally you would think there is at that time, but because of everything going on with the village on lockdown, everyone's kind of
social distancing.
Social distancing. Everyone's kind of like still at home, and you see Dusty go, "Wow, you guys are you guys are like really down in the dumps. Did some happen?
This is the first time I've met Dusty, by the way.
Oh yeah, I got permission. Didn't I get permission from Dusty to call him Tex?
Yeah, you did.
It was like this. I'm just like, well, Tex, just a whole lot went today. Just keep the drinks coming.
Oh, well, that ain't no good, is it? And you see, he just kind of like looks around. He's like, I don't mean to pry or nothing, but it seems like y'all have the same sort of expression on your face. So, is there something that happened with y'all's?
I would like to do an insight check to see if Dusty may or may not be an agent undercover.
Sure, go ahead and make me an insight check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. You see, as Dusty kind of says that, you see for a brief second the skin, the kind of like his skin on his hand kind of flicks from a second, going from this like humanoid looking skin to like a tiefling red, and kind of flicks back.
Is there like a saying that the agency has that might actually like it won't give us away in case he's not, but it would give like him like to be like, if he is, he would have the response for it?
Yeah, I would say, because we're just coming up with this now and I love this idea. I would say,
Actually, can we use what Yusin says? He's like, did something happen? And I just go, it's not a matter if it happened, it's a matter of to what degree it happened.
because it's never a matter of yes or no, but always by how much of a degree.
And then that's when I realized, oh, he is an agent.
He's like, I guess I wasn't that, well, hell, I guess I wasn't that slick for you, was I? And you see, as there's no one else in the bar, he looks at you all, and you see the illusion drops as you see Dusty, the humanoid, or the human, is now a tiefling with reddish skin and these horns that kind of curl back, almost kind of like a ram's horns, and like kind of curl back and then curl out.
Ayana wasn't really paying attention, and she kind of like falls out of her chair, like out of shock, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, y'all. I ain't here to interfere with your mission.
This is just the first time I've seen it. I was like, okay, am I supposed to be surprised or anything? Because
I mean, you can be if you want to, kid. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck.
that works for me.
But it sounds like to me y'all are having some team issues, and it sounds like to me y'all are still rookies in this game.
Yeah, we're going through the vast emptiness of being a team as I hold up a glass and shake it.
Shut the fuck up and listen, kid.
Damn it.
So it's putting trust in each other, right? That's kind of the whole vibe that I'm getting. I don't know what crazy thing you sent you all on, because personally I've been kind of out of the loop for quite some time, but I occasionally help out when I can. So what's going on? What's the reason?
Well, we're here to solve the disappearances of the people in this town and the other abnormalities.
Right. So what'd you find?
Oh, this is... Anybody bring it with you?
We may or may not have giant-ish lizard bodies in the room right now.
Giant-ish? Like, how giant we talking, son?
Oh, I go upstairs and bring down the one that's hog-tied.
Yeah, like that size.
You see he goes over and he kind of like locks the door to the bar and pulls as you go upstairs to brag it, he like locks the doors and pulls the blinds closed, and he goes, holy fucking shit. And he is going to make a history check. And as you guys can see this thing, you basically do see that it is pale, like a gauntly, or like it doesn't see the sun as often. And even when you guys kind of put it onto the tables, you see that it's like really shiny, almost like slick, sort of like sweat or secretion. Oh. Dusty kind of like looks for a second and goes, the fuck is a troglodyte doing here?
Excuse me, did you say troglodyte?
Go ahead, if anybody would like to. They can make their own history checks. They would make, actually, it would be history or nature check.
How's a 16?
16 is good.
19 for me.
Okay, so 17. I added my
19,
intelligence, so
okay.
yeah, 17.
What everyone else get?
15.
15?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
We're both scaly.
Leonard knows everything about troglodytes.
So, from those high rolls, and especially you would know, Sir Leonard, is that troglodytes are underground humanoid-like creatures. They are particularly reptilish. They usually hunt to closer packs, usually finding places to hunt. Where there is one sighting of a troglodyte, there is more, as they tend to live in communities. With the natural 20, you also know, which is something interesting, Sir Leonard, troglodytes are also known when they are either hunting or when they are being defensive. They have a very potent stench to them, and when you were fighting them, they didn't seem to have any of that smell. But you do know that they are all also able to essentially turn invisible, um, because they have this weird reflective chameleon-like skin. Though they also naturally do not have a bite that is paralytic.
Well, that's strange.
Since we all rolled so high, do we all know that?
Yes, you guys do. As Leonard's just kind of like, I'm just saying, like, Leonard's taking the lead because he got a natural 20, and that's the that he gleamed about this. And that also that they are not naturally vulnerable to fire or thunder damage.
So I feel like Ayana would be the first one to speak up. So why did its bite paralyze me?
That Jesse's like that. I don't. And you see, he kind of like opens its jaws a little bit carefully, and he goes, "That I don't right understand. Unless we got a way to either send this back to the bureau or to chop it up here, we ain't gonna find out much until we do an autopsy. But if there's
We have 2 corpses upstairs, don't we?
oh, y'all got 2 more?
Yeah.
They're burnt.
Well, shit. I mean, I could clear a space here, put a table if y'all wanted to do a little autopsy and look.
I actually punched it into quite the good goop.
Those 2 are burnt. The 2 upstairs are burnt to a crisp.
No.
And I don't want to kill this one.
Right. No, that's fine. That's fine. But my reasoning is they didn't have no stank when y'all fought them. Normally, these things are like super fucking stank.
An odor. I'm trying to think when the one got close to me.
It did not.
Mm-mm.
Or at least it didn't have an odor strong enough to what Dusty is talking about.
I was really up close with one. Because I choked it out. Would I have smelled anything?
Again, you smelled something, but this is like a stench where if people are within 30 feet, they have to make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. Like, it is that bad.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because if it smelled like anything in particular, maybe I could relate this to Dusty. He could give me information about that.
Yeah, again, they smelled like musky, like an animal, but it didn't have the severity of that stench.
So it wasn't a weird smell, but it did. It wasn't it wasn't like, oh, it's so potent, but it wasn't so like out of the way. Like, it's not like, oh, it smelled like cinnamon, so this is really weird.
Yeah, no, it's not in the fact that it smelled like cinnamon or vanilla. The weird thing about this smell, or the weird thing about this creature, is that it did not smell at all. It did not have that potent stench.
I think, given Ayana's chaotic nature, she would probably start heading towards the one that we have alive with the knife. Okay, well, if that's the case, obviously there's more of them. If you want to keep one alive, we can do it later. But if you want to do an autopsy, this is the only one that we have.
Can I ask you a question? I'm sorry, what was your name again, Bart?
Oh, y'all can just call me Tex now. Call
Tex.
signs Hell. Yeah.
By any chance,
technically my nickname's Hell Sign, so y'all just call me Tex.
First off, fuck you.
I don't know why. Secondly, his nickname is Hell Sign.
Right. Gotcha. Anyway, by any chance, is there any type of, I don't know, an outpost near here from the Bureau that we can communicate with or anything like that? Any kind of recon place that they have near this area?
Well, I guess technically speaking, y'all are standing in it.
Well, yeah, we're probably just staying at it. How about this? Do you have a way to contact the Bureau?
I do. Your son gave me a special device just for these occasions, and she wanted me to make sure to just check up on you. She seemed a little wary about your coordination efforts.
Can we try and get in touch with Bloodhound?
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm a disappear in the back. All right, just give me one tick. And you see, he kind of goes into the back for a couple of minutes.
I was like, as he's doing that, I kind of just look at Ayana. How are you feeling?
I'm tired. And I really want to kill this thing. So tell me if I can kill it or not.
Well, I mean, in retrospect, we technically don't need it alive. We just need the corpse. It's not like it's going to incinerate like I did with my flames, but...
Just don't make it too messy so we can get a good, clean cut when he's done.
Just aim for maybe centers.
And you see, after you guys are talking, Dusty kind of comes back with this almost kind of like this shoebox size apparatus. It seems to be like a black marble platform with this orb, like this big prismatic, almost like crystal ball thing sitting in the center. And you see he kind of like places it on the table. He turns out the lights, and you see he pulls out a wand and starts drawing like a circle in the air, and then says incantations in Infernal that you know, Zhao Kan, and he taps the ball, and
he's doing this. I'm just looking at it like I've seen this trick before.
You have.
I think of it as like a magic trick.
You see the puff or like the poof of smoke. It reminds you of the sound when you snuck into.
John,
oh, go ahead.
Would I possibly know Infernal since I've been raised alongside him? Or at least a little bit?
Yes. Well, Zhao Ken would know this more because this was the exact same the sound you heard when you were speaking to Yasen before graduation.
Oh, I gotcha.
As you kind of like see this for lack of a better term, this smoky holographic image of Bloodhound pops up, and you see her go, Hellsign, what is, holy shit, hey, y'all, what's going on? I see you rendezvoused with Hellsign. That probably means either one or two things.
We had a little run-in with what you would call, how do you pronounce this? Does anybody remember how you pronounce this thing? Troglodyte? Troglodyte?
You see Bloodhound kind of like crinkles her nose a little bit and goes, Troglodyte? The hell are troglodytes doing here? Last time we checked, there weren't any reports of troglodytes.
Well, fun thing we want to do. How do we send a corpse to you?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to patch you through to our coroner. Keep in mind she is she is a character.
It's not Bonesetter?
No. See, Bonesetter is the nurse. Excuse me. I almost did. I did Hellside accent. No, see, Bonesetter is the nurse. We send her to people who we want alive. Armentine Ward is the one that we send who's dead, and we either want to get more information if they are willing to talk, or if we just need to cut open monsters. Basically, you two and you all would know that what the Bureau does if they find any new monsters, they basically would be able to like dissect them to try and figure out how they would anatomically work, so that way they would better prepare defenses to fight against them in the future.
Good to know.
Let me patch you over to the mortician.
Pretty pooped up walk right there, trying to cut it open and figure out how to fight it.
I'll take out any files that I have as well and if there's like a center table where we're all gathering, I'll just put out the informations. Guys, this is what I got from the chief of police, as well as the notes that we got. Ayana, if you can help them with the family since you were in there besides me. Maybe we can all recap on what we got so far.
As you are kind of going that, you hear a voice in a very heavy Ondarian accent. I promised my friend who I based this character off of that I would not do a French accent, but just keep in mind that her accent sounds incredibly heavily French. You see a almost kind of like broad and like tall, bigger person. She's very tall and broad, but she doesn't have a lot of that muscle definition, as you see that she's kind of like in this long mortician's coat. You see that she has a very plain like dress shirt, almost like a herringbone vest with like a white handkerchief in the middle, and then you see that she has on like dress pants and boots. And you see that she has these very big, I wouldn't say they're like thick like Coke bottle glasses, but they are somewhat big spectacles that she's kind of just resting on her nose with this long dark brown hair that's kind of pulled back in a ponytail, and she appears to be human.
Okay.
The other thing that you notice that you see is that she has sitting in a chair kind of and resting off the side of her knee is a small shovel that looks like a grave digger's shovel. And she goes, "This is Armentine Ward." Oh.
Hi.
Hello. You all are you're the new ones, yes?
Yes, my name is Kite, and everybody else introduce yourself.
Said, how about you survive the week, and then that way I'll be able to remember your name.
Okay, then. You're one of those.
Indeed.
Just tilt the orb to the creature on the table. This is what we're having trouble with.
I see. Well, the trouble that I see so far is that it's still currently breathing.
And that's
And
how.
at that point, Ayana takes it and just like stabs it in the forehead.
Oh, well, now it's not.
Problem solved. Next.
What is the reason that you're calling me? I heard from Bloodhound it had something to do with troglodytes in the area, and that they aren't troglodytes.
We're trying to find out if you can tell us anything about it if we try to send this to you for an autopsy, because I don't think any of us are proficient with, surgery.
Ah, yes, that I can do. Is this just the one, or are there more?
Gildarts?
So I'm assuming there's more.
Kite burned too.
Yeah.
How many more?
So
2.
just the one that's dead right there, and 2 more.
Okay. What are the conditions of the other ones?
Burnt to a crisp.
Burnt. Makes my job a little bit difficult, but manageable. Where are you guys again? No, wait, never mind. Don't answer that. And you see her eyes roll back, and you see that she's kind of like, almost kind of like looking through something. Okay, Dusty, address as usual. And you see that she kind of like makes a hand gesture, and all of a sudden you see boom, 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 3 caskets appear. Place them in here.
I open the caskets and I place each one of them in there.
Good. Close them tight. Make sure that they're
Okay.
sealed.
Yeah, I do all that. Make sure they're sealed.
See, she does another incantation, and they disappear. She goes, "Very good. Well, I should give or take, and I, as a DM, am going to roll to see how long it's going to take her." She goes, that's good. Then give or take, give me about 6 hours. I should be able to do a full analysis report of everything you need.
Well, then let's plan to reconvene in the morning.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I guess this means we can all probably go to sleep.
Indeed. And
Yeah.
you see that she just hangs up the call.
You're right. She is a character.
Yeah, see, I told you. She's a, what is it? She's blunt, but she gets the job done. We always kind of keep making the joke that if she was much higher charismatically, she would make a great paladin. But I mean, she'll hit a motherfucker.
Dusty, are you you know what, being around Kite so long is showing me what a tiefling looks like when they blush, and you were blushing a
Oh
little bit
God,
when she popped up.
no! He goes, whoa, 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 whoa! I see what you're trying to fish at, little feller. I'm telling you, you don't want to. I am more terrified of her than actually like love her. That ain't no affection thing. Like I'm terrified she's gonna deck me in the
Oh,
fuck.
so it was
Yeah,
fear.
yeah,
It was
no, it's
it was fear
yeah,
blushing.
no, it's
Fear
fear. She is like, I will kill you and I will raise you again just so I can kill you harder. So like I ain't all right. She messes with ghosts and shit. I don't fuck with that.
I'm just looking at my skin as he said that. I was like, I'm white and I don't even have horns. What the are you talking about?
And as you guys kind of do that, the corpses are gone. Dusty kind of puts the thing back, and all of a sudden, you all hear a knock at the tavern door. And you see Dusty kind of goes,
As we hear a knock knock at our chamber door.
the wards are still up. I wasn't expecting. You hear a voice go, excuse me, is your establishment still open? We just got into town and require rest and sustenance. Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
I think that's you,
And you
Barkeep.
see, he's already back in his human form, and he goes, go ahead and hide. And you see he kind of like unlock.
Run upstairs. Take
He goes,
everything.
get up. He goes, get upstairs.
Yeah, we all go upstairs.
We all go upstairs and take everything with us. Okay.
I sneak one bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, hey, put that fucking back! I swear to God.
Guild
You may be rookies. You may be rookies, but I will bust.
And then
your
I
ass.
show him the card that they gave us so we funds. I was like, put it on the card.
All right, fine. Better put fucking on the card.
I throw him 2 gold pieces.
Thank you. And you see that he kind of opens the door. And are any of you gonna stick around and hear this conversation? Or are you all going
I think
back
we're all
up to the-
Scooby-Dooing just from upstairs, just looking
Ayana
down.
is kind of still sticking around.
Okay. As you all are sticking the door, he goes, welcome to the Salted Tit. Can I heard y'all were looking for a place to stay, and he goes, yes. And you see walking in is this like this gnome. You see that they are kind of dressed in this like 3-piece tweed suit. You see that they're kind of adjusting their pince-nez on the bridge of their nose. They seem very like hold themselves in a very academic or like a scholarly way, and like a professor. And you see flanking him are 3 Goliath mercenaries. You
Do
can
I
definitely tell that
recognize
they're
them?
mercenaries. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Do I recognize them?
Go ahead and make me a history check.
Can I also make a history check?
Go ahead and make me a history check.
19.
Right, 16.
19, 16. Ayana, what'd you get?
I'm rolling now.
And then there's me, who knows how to get stuck.
I love it. Like 3 of the party knows everything about
So
Goliaths and giants.
13? Did I get 13?
13? Okay. You all, more guild arts and Ken than anything, know that they are a offshoot of hill giants. That at least in your clan, you never had to deal with them a whole lot. Guild arts, they were more residue to like the dune.
As soon as I see them walk in and I recognize them, I dip into the room.
Is there anything specific that Ayana recognizes about them?
You see that shaved, but they only have like a streak of black hair that's kind of tied back in a ponytail, almost kind of like how like Egyptians would wear their hair back in the day. You do see that they are like basically like in full bodyguard armor, with their weapons. See that they have a mark of the House of Finding, which is House Thrask, which is a bounty hunters guild, or one of the, not a bounty hunters guild, the bounty hunters guild. That if you wanted to find someone, you would get a Thraskan agent, and the 3 of them look identical to each other.
Like I said, I dipped into the room, and I probably pull a Kite in there too.
Okay. As Ayana, you're still here. He goes, yes, my name is Professor Vermilius. I have recently came to this town because I heard about the interesting expeditions and I was wondering as such if you knew anything about that, or if this was a place where I could get lodging and sustenance for me and my traveling compatriots here. And you hear Dusty go, oh yeah, I can definitely get, how many? Just 2, please. 2 would be. He's like, well, that would be about 3 gold pieces. He says, that's fair. I can I can cough it up. And you see he snaps his fingers, and one of his bodyguards pulls out a gold, like a gold sack, and pulls out 3 gold pieces and hands it to Dusty. He says, well, sir, thank you. These are up on all the way down the hall. And he goes, yes, thank you. And he kind of adjusts his glass, and they proceed to walk.
I'm just with Gildarts. Okay, did you see them?
Yes, I saw them. Of course I saw them. Why do you think I brought you in here?
Okay, well, again, for God's sake, the one time I was hoping we wouldn't run into anybody. Where's your hammer?
It's in here with us right now.
Okay,
as you all are having this conversation, you hear passing by, they are actually starting to speak in Giant, and you hear them go, you hear the more nasally one, you assume like the shorter one, the professor, go, well, I suppose if they sent us here, there has to be for a reason, so it must be here somewhere. Keep your eyes on, your wits about you. I've been hearing that there are dangerous things at night, so don't be lurking, but do your research, see what we can find, and let's get out of this godforsaken hellhole as fast as we can. Is that understood? And you hear them all say in unison, yes, boss.
Are we close enough to hear the sound of that guy's voice? Me and Gildarts to the door?
Yeah.
Can we make the roll to see if we recognize that voice particularly?
Go ahead and make me a history check.
Okay, so 19.
Okay,
19.
good. Yeah, just go with his.
Okay. Professor Vermilius von Wallen is a very famous historical and researcher professor, Moorgrave Institute in Breland. What is interesting about the Moorgrave Institute, and that you also would know, is that they frequent trips to Zendrick, finding more about giant culture and about ancient civilizations as a whole.
Okay.
It seems to be that they're more particularly in Zendrick, but it basically just goes into like ancient and old civilizations, ancient secrets. They basically pull like Indiana Jones expedition, or they fund Indiana Jones expeditions.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Okay, listen, calm down. You can't tell.
Can I do a history check and see if I know the Goliath specifically?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. And my modifier is what?
It would be your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
As soon as they walk by, though, and get into their rooms, I am going to tell everybody else to come into our room, because I'm going to have to tell them now.
I'm just going to tell Gildarts, no, listen, we already agreed that we wouldn't say a thing. If we tell them now, we jeopardize this entire mission.
We have to tell them at least about my half. We don't keep yours on the hush.
Gildarts, that's not a good idea.
Ayana, what did you get?
Do you have a better idea?
Yes, we get the hell out of here early enough.
15. You do actually recognize those 3 as they are triplets, though you haven't actually like connected with them in a while. It seems to have been they used to be a part of the troop that you were with probably about a good couple years back. But yeah, you're like, they look a little different, but you definitely do recognize them.
Are we on
I'm
good
talking to Kite
terms?
still. Look, Kite,
yes,
the only way we're
you
gonna
are.
finish this mission and do it in a timely manner to get the hell out of here is if we let them know.
Gildarts, there are 3 Goliaths. They're all capable of much.
Not the Goliaths I'm talking about letting our teammates know.
Yeah, I know, but even the freaking professor would freaking turn us in as much as we can, and I'm still wanted.
That's why we're not telling the. That's not where.
I don't want to be caught because I'm wanted.
That's why. Trust me, I don't think as much as I think Trask is a pain in the ass. I don't think he's going to turn us in.
Wait a minute, that's it. Trask. Didn't you say he was able to transform earlier today?
Yeah.
Is he able to do that to others?
Oh, is he?
If we're able to find a way to disguise ourselves with magic.
You don't ask?
I don't want to ask him. You can.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip a coin.
Oh, I'm using the coin this time.
While you guys are flipping a coin, hold on. While you guys are flipping that coin, Ayana, what are you going to do with that information?
I am going to turn and look them directly in the face and see if they have a reaction to that.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an insight check. That would be a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Give me a second. I'm typing it out.
Nah, you're good.
Damn. I got a critical fail.
Ooh. You know what? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to succeed on this roll?
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
You can paralyze me again.
Okay.
It's an after effect.
Okay. As you go and run up to get their attention, you kind of stub your toe in this really weird way, and you realize maybe some of the venom hasn't coursed its way through. As you that shock just kind of and you fall over, and you see them kind of stop, look down, and you see him go. Go help. Young lady, are you all right?
I was just like,
You hear him go, you three, go. You hear him say in giant, you three, go help her up. And you see that they all in unison walk down. They all pick you up and help you out in your chairs. And you see that they look directly at you. And you know for a fact that you are on good terms, and you know they are. They don't recognize you at all. As you see that they silently put you in the chair, stand there for a second, look at each other, look back, and then proceed to walk up the stairs.
Can we flip that coin now?
Yes. Go ahead and roll. One of you go ahead and roll me a d4.
I will roll it.
I'll roll it.
I will roll the d4, and I will take the evens.
Okay.
All right, odds.
Evens.
Okay. So what are you going to do for evens?
I'm gonna tell the group.
Okay.
I think it's a safe bet.
Okay. And you hear them kind of walk back into the rooms, and the door closes.
As soon as everybody's in the room, I'm like, we are gonna have to talk, guys.
Ayana, at this point, you're unparalyzed.
I'm just looking at Gildart still looking at them all nervously with my fists clenched. I still disapprove of this action because I'm like, this is still not a good idea.
Okay, here's the thing: if they y'all can calm down. If they turn us in, we know about the society, and let's just be real. Your sin's not gonna let them turn us in. So you know that hammer.
Do what you
that hammer I got.
You guys are all in the room now.
This hammer is a magical hammer passed down through generation of leaders of my clan, and I was next in line to get it, but let's just say I may or may not have stolen it and ran away.
I just look and I'm like, oh, God, we're fucked.
And now we have 3 hill giants here, and a professor who visits Zendrick often. Any questions?
I feel like Ayana would be walking right in as he's saying this.
Yes.
And going, holy fuck, you're a thief.
Technically, no, he is not a thief. That hammer actually is his. Sort of.
Kind of. In a way.
Not yet.
It was going to be mine.
You just couldn't fucking wait.
I am actually curiously looking over at Trask now, trying to figure out what his reaction is.
Yeah, Trask, what do you say?
All right.
So, just to reiterate,
So
Just to reiterate, the hammer.
you stole the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard it. Tress is really just kind of taking this in right now. He's not really reacting yet.
Also, I am also next in line to be the leader of the Storm Giants clan. Did I mention I'm royalty technically?
Huh?
Yeah, you mentioned that. So what does this have to do with the giants in the other room?
Gildart, since you're so willing to share, why don't you tell them?
Let's just say a lot of people are after me because they want the hammer.
They're after you?
A lot of people. A lot of giants. A lot.
But these people in specifically.
They visit our hometown a lot, and they do a lot of research. The one with the glasses in particular is quite dangerous, especially with his knowledge. He would recognize us immediately. The hill giants. Damn it.
And let's just say, even if they're not here for my hammer specifically, they probably wouldn't miss an opportunity to take it if they could.
You do have a bounty on your head because of it. So because they're merchants or they're mercenaries, wouldn't put it past them to recognize you, especially from the clan.
Well, then we need to make sure that they don't get it, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, yeah. So we had a question, and Gildarts wants to ask you because he lost the coin toss.
I actually won the coin toss. That's why we told them.
I know. I was trying to fixate that and just be like, "Fuck it." By any chance, he mentioned you were able to transform.
Yeah.
Are you able to do that to other people? Or make any kind of illusions on a person?
I am able to make a...
We might, in order to proceed with our mission, we're going to have to do this as carefully as we can, but also stealthily. We're trying to see if you can make it seem as though Gildarts looks like somebody else to those 4 people specifically.
At this point, I would like to bring up that I would like to explain to them that I actually know them.
Well, congratulations, so do we, but they don't like us very much.
Yeah, no,
I provide a distraction.
Are you aware of the relationship between my clan and most other ones?
I was going to ask the DM, how much actually is Gildarts' bounty? We can whisper it and just be like, that's how much he's actually worth right now.
Well, I didn't have a bounty cannon until you pointed out that I had a bounty. People just wanted the hammer.
Well, let me roll my D100 here.
I wouldn't have a bounty if you just said, "Oh, well, people want the hammer. They don't really care if he's dead or alive."
They're mercenaries, of course.
Yeah, no.
Well, hang on, hold up there, big fella. I'm gonna need y'all to slow your roll and don't go to the creek without me because I need a roll. Okay. Well, the good news is it's not bad. How much do you want to know? How much your bounty is?
Sure, let's know how much my bounty
Well,
is. Or let's just see first. Let's first hear if it's dead or alive.
Yeah.
the answer to that is yes.
So I'll live more than likely if I just give up the hammer.
And you want to know the bounty?
Sure.
1,300 platinum pieces.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Huh.
Is this information being shared with everyone right now?
No, it's not. We are definitely not telling you the price.
No, we're not. We are not.
I want to flat out ask. I honestly gonna flat out ask how much is the bounty?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was playing Sudoku in my head. No, don't worry.
Even still, we probably wouldn't tell you. But if I did, I'm probably worth more since I am technically royalty.
Yeah, why do you think I put it at... Oh, do you want... Oh, okay, well, hang on then. Hang on.
No. Let's not raise it.
Again. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let me...
No.
Okay, so go ahead. It's now from 1,300 platinum pieces to 2,200 platinum pieces.
Nice.
I'm not that rich.
No, you're not. But the people
My mother's
you
that
come
rich, but
from...
They want you back, and I'm gonna help them.
Yeah. Is there any way maybe for me to know who put out the bounty? Just maybe to guess, possibly my uncle.
That would be a pretty good guess, yes. Because you know that they don't put out bounties that often.
So let's just say the leader of the clan, my uncle, currently wants me back.
Do you want to go back?
No.
Does it look like I want to go back?
And if I say the answer, I'm gonna look at him. No.
We left to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, another truth. Rune's kind of my dad.
Trast, you definitely know who Rune is. You would know, because you've been around the Bureau longer, that the Bureau has different branches, like the Hounds Division, the Coven Division, which is like Fae and like deals with Fae bullshit. The Saints would deals more with like demonic and like ghosts, like religious stuff. But there's one particular division called the Leashes. They are who Yasen calls in for the Hounds. They're basically the Black Ops / Wet Works of the Hounds. And when Yasen needs something done and does not want her agency with the potential of them tied to her, she calls them in. And so far, they have a 99? They kill 99.99% of germs?
Right.
Basically the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so another truth. Rune's my dad, and I decided to run away to join the agency because of that.
That's why we're here?
There's a lot of cheering going on today.
Can I roll to punch him in the nose?
Sure.
You came here on a whim?
What'd you get?
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That definitely hits us. Go ahead, and that is going to be 1 plus your unarmed damage.
Yeah, but it's not to cause like damage. But
I know it's not going to hurt him. Don't worry.
4.
Okay, yeah, Gildarch, you take 4 points of blood.
Ow!
As Zhao Ken just
Right to the nose.
Okay, I'd say I deserve that.
You're
I'd say I
kidding me.
deserve that, but which one of us?
You're kidding me.
Which one of us took a kid and a scythe? I'm saying it now because you punched me in the nose.
We're not here because of me. You're the one who dragged me and Zara with you.
I didn't drag you anywhere. And second of all, you followed me because I was leaving, which once again, Fluffy said, I don't know, 2 out of 3 here.
Oh, please. Do you see it? Do you see any of it on?
I headbutt him.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Oh.
All right, I'm getting in between them.
Okay.
19, 16 plus 3, 19.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. So it's gonna be 1 plus your strength, your plus any bonuses you get.
That's
to
also 4. I headbutt him right in the nose.
Okay.
Little shit.
All right, I'm getting in between them.
Okay.
I headbutt Trash because he put me to sleep.
I elbow him because it's the same thing.
Everybody, yeah, Leonard, what are you doing?
He just got in the way of our next attack, is all.
We both attacked Trash, so.
All right, both of you go ahead and roll me an attack roll against Trask.
19.
Nat 20.
Go ahead and put your damage.
4 for me, and since David got a nat 20, I think that's 8.
Yeah,
so
Jesus Christ.
So that's 8.
So that's 8, and then for you, so Trash, you get punched in the face for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, elbowed. That was the thing.
You like broke his face.
You get elbowed in the face for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's for putting me to sleep.
And that's for punching me earlier. And shooting me. We have a cleric.
You all hear over your headset. Well, okay, so what in the goddamn fuck are you all doing?
Give us a moment, and I
We're working some stuff out.
wipe the blood from my face, and say, "Listen, I think we all need to talk."
That's what we're doing. We're talking it out. I thought that's things were done.
Oh! Well, then allow me to try to understand your culture, and I kick Gildarts in the balls.
make me an attack.
That's a call shot. That's a call shot. That's a call shot. I want disadvantage.
All right. Okay. So,
Ah, son of a bitch.
everybody who wants to join in this, roll me initiative.
Yeah, dang, Skippy, I'm rolling in on this. Give me
No
that.
weapons. This is only a fist fight.
No, I'm just sitting in the corner watching, sipping my chocolate milk.
Yeah, dang, Skippy, I'm in on this.
I feel like Ayana, in her chaotic nature, would like jump in for the sake of fighting.
Okay, so go ahead. So Ayana, Trask, Xiaoken, and Guildarts, roll me initiative, please, and tell me what you get.
Okay, I got a 22.
Yeah, I'm at 21.
Ayana, what did you get?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh!
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's actually what I got too, but it only gives me the 22.
What's your dexterity bonus, Ayana?
Let me go grab my. I think it's 2.
Okay, so
It's +2. You have more dex than I do, but with the proficiencies, you also get to add that to your
and Trask, what did you get?
to your
10.
10. Okay. So Ayana, you get to go first. What do you do? Remember, we are not using weapons. This is your fifth only.
Fine.
So I see everyone starting to go at it, and I just run it flailing.
You can attack Jaqen, or you can attack Guildarts, or you can attack Trask, or you can attack Sir Leonard, who's not doing anything.
The DM's choice.
That is a terrible.
Okay, I get to roll
Just
a
so
D4.
you know.
have him. No, hit Leonard. I want Leonard on this. Hit Leonard.
Trask, Xiaoken, Guildarts, and Leonard. You all to call out. Actually, you know what? Trask, you're 1. Xiaoken, you're 2. Guildarts, you're 3. Sir Leonard, you're 4. I'm gonna roll a D4.
Please get 4. I want Leonard in.
Go ahead and make your attack roll, Ayana.
Okay, that's 1d4. I think.
It's gonna be a D20 plus your proficiency plus your strength modifier.
Oh God. Okay. 120. So I got a nat 20 on that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
To hit who?
I'll tell you. Go ahead and roll your damage. I'll tell you. Actually, no, you don't have to.
Who got hit?
It's just or however much her. No, I don't think hers strength isn't as high as me and Dale.
Man, as you just kind of go in and you just flail in there. Trask, you were just getting the short end of the stick. As Ayana just comes up and just swings on you and hits you for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay, you all see Trask just goes out.
Somebody give me a healing potion so we can do it again.
I have a healing potion.
I'm gonna pour it down his gullet, and then we're gonna do it again.
It's my turn.
Leonard, are you gonna do anything, or are you just watching this chaos?
Oh, I'm just watching the chaos unfold. Like I said, I'm sitting in the corner just sipping my chocolate milk, just watching.
He's gonna mass heal us after.
Ayana, that's your turn. Guildarts, it's your turn. Ayana is up, and Xiaoken is up. And you can also hit Leonard if you want to.
I'm gonna go into a rage, and I'm gonna attack Kite.
Oh God damn it!
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Not 20.
Oh my God!
Oh, what in the fuck is going on?
We're all gonna die.
Because of that, because you're raging, you get you get +2 to damage, 12 points of damage to Xiaoken as you just rocket him, deck him like straight in the gut. Xiaoken, you feel like 2 of your ribs break as Guildarts just rages and knocks the wind out of you. So Xiaoken, that's your turn. What do?
And I'm down. Wait, you said 12, right? Well,
okay.
Wait,
Are you?
A minute. Shit. Hold on. Actually, I think I'm down. Let me see here for a second. The armor doesn't protect us from bludgeoning, right?
No, it does not protect you from bludgeoning.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
Yeah, you just
son of a
knock
bitch.
the wind.
You are so lucky I can't burn you.
You just like full on anime style uppercut Xiaoken, and you just see him like grab his stomach and keel over. Top of the round.
I just yell real quick. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Top of the round, Ayana.
By the way,
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Breezy. In my rage, I take half damage, and I have not been hit at all in the past. Last time we've been healed. I'm at 26, baby.
Ayana, what are you doing?
Well, at this point, it's only me and Gilbert.
It is.
So I'm gonna pounce him.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna pounce him.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a. That would be a grapple. So go ahead and make me an
I'm gonna
athletics
roll
check.
for an erection. That's a 17. I'm rock hard right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna pre-dude.
Okay, that's I guess okay.
I'm trying to roll this damn dice, okay?
Gildart, you get to roll an opposed athletics check if you so desire.
I will do so, and I think, do I get advantage because I'm in a rage or no?
Yes, you do, because it's a strength saving throw.
I got a 4.
There's no way I can lose because I got a 17.
Yeah, as Ayana just kind of like tries to pounce on you, your instincts just kick in, and you just like slap her right in the middle of like the sternum, like chop, like wrestling chop.
Because in giant culture, violence is a way of love, so I'm gonna headbutt her as well.
All right, go ahead, make me an attack roll against Ayana.
Okay. This is amazing. I got a 22.
God.
Go ahead and roll damage.
So let's see. 4 plus the extra 2. That's 6 damage.
Yeah, so Ayana, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm not down yet.
Okay. It's Leonard, do you want to do anything?
No.
As a bonus action, I would like to roll for seduction on Ayana.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, baby, you ain't got to roll for that.
Oh.
You ain't got to roll for that. We come from the same culture.
Yeah, so... but I'm still gonna roll. Okay, instead of me and Ayana finishing the fight, it just viciously goes into making out, and Sir Leonard gets uncomfortable.
Okay. So Zhao Ken, you were like keeled over, ass out in the air, just like facing the floor. Trash, you were just like laid out. Leonard, you are just like sipping your chocolate milk. You hear a familiar voice through your intercom go, Leonard, what in the goddamn fuck is everybody doing?
Well, they're being a bunch of imbeciles, and I am sitting here enjoying the chaos.
I see. Does this have something to do about the trust issues? Is this your... You know what? Are they dead?
Not quite yet.
Good. Make sure that they're not dead. Finish this mission. Get back to base.
Will do.
Apparently, you all need a little bit more team building training.
This is team building.
So let's just run through what just happened. First, me and Kite hit each other.
Yes.
Trash tries to break it up. Oh, he's like, wow, I can't believe you guys just did that. We should work out our problems by talking. This is how we work out our problems in Giant. We roll initiative. Ayana joins the chaos for no absolute reason. And she knocks Trash down. She just decks him. And then Gildars immediately just punches Kite in the gut. He knocks the wind out of him. Kite goes out cold. Ayana tries to hit Gildars. Gildars hits Ayana. Then they viciously start making out. And Sir Leonard is just sitting there sipping chocolate milk, probably reading a book. Did I cover everything right, guys?
You think so, except for one thing, I believe.
What would that be?
I definitely believe that is where we're gonna end tonight's episode. So
all of you all suck.
So if you guys liked what you heard, please come support us. Look us up on our Podbean, our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube channel. Come out and show the love so I can help these poor intrepid agents finally get through and maybe have a breakthrough in team building exercises.
Ask Bloodhound. This was a team building exercise.
Of course it is.
Yeah, sure. Let's ask Bloodhound.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Bloodhound has other fun team building exercises for you.
Yeah.
I thought this was pretty fun.
No more brooms. No more brooms.
Oh yeah, that I think we can agree on.
No more brooms. Brooms no more.
I don't know what to tell you about that, Chief, either.
At least they got all their frustrations out.
Guys, before we plug things, let's just totally say that I totally won that fight.
God, that was so fucking stupid. I loved it.
Did you win the fight, or did Ayana win the fight?
I think we both won. I think we both won.
I'm gonna
I think
burn this
Gilda's
fucker to the
been trying to
ground.
get it Ayana
That's
since
what
day
I'm-
one.
I mean, Travis got knocked the fuck out. So, like, in the first
Yes.
round.
We all just team up, grab a limb, and throw it off of whatever it's on.
I pulled
Just
Leonard in for.
bulldoze
I
it.
pulled Leonard down for this threesome.
For the threesome.
Yeah.
Leonard, do you want to join the threesome? He has the right to consent.
You have
That, you know.
you okay? We'll just do it on the show.
Okay.
Let's fuck on his shell.
That's where it's happening.
No!
They're gonna
And
fuck your
we're
shell.
gonna fade to black on that one. When we come back to the next episode, we are going to see our intrepid
Quickly,
hero.
pan to the fireplace. Pan to the fireplace.
Come back next week as our intrepid agents figure out what the hell they're going to do in the morning and stop this weird, seemingly troglodyte invasion. Once again, I am your lovely host and your sadistic maniac / lovely DM for the evening, Dapper Wombat, with my players, David, Matt, Nick, Jared, and the lovely Breezy Van Buren. Until next time, everybody, have a good night.
Good night.